Let us discuss another good numerical from ray optics, important for NEET and JEE Main, not for JEE Advanced. Now, if you look at the diagram, ABC is a prism, is a glass prism, has the form of an isosceles triangle. Means the length of the side AB is equal to length of the side AC. Therefore, these two angles will be equal, right? Now, and the side AC is silvered, means the side AC behaves as a reflecting plane mirror. A ray of light falls normally on the other refracting face. These are the two refracting faces, AB and AC. AC is silvered, so we are left with AB. A ray of light PQ is incident normally. It is reflected from here because this is acting as a plane mirror. Then it arrives here and it is reflected here. Why it is reflected here? So this angle must be greater than the critical angle, because here it is trying to go from denser to rarer. So if this is greater than the critical angle, it will be internally reflected. Now the question is, we have to find out this angle A. Now, so AC is the refracting surface AC is silvered, so it behaves as a plane mirror. Now, here there will be no refraction. I will explain why there will be no refraction here. So this is 90. So this angle is A. So in this triangle AQR, this will be 90 minus A. And this dotted line is normal to this surface. So this is 90 minus A. So what angle we must add to this? So therefore this is equal to A. Since it is reflected here, so this angle is also equal to A. Now in triangle QRS, this is 90 here. This total angle is 2A from here to here. So this has to be 90 minus 2A. Now this dotted line is normal to the surface at S. So this whole thing is 90. So this has to be 2A. Now since it is internally reflected, so this angle is equal to this angle. So this has to be 2A. Now this is normal. This much is 2A. So this much has to be 90 minus 2A. Right. So, and this is 90. So in this triangle SB, let this point is T. One angle is 90. This is 90 minus 2A. Therefore, this has to be 2A. This angle at B has to be 2A. So if this is 2A, and this is also therefore has to be 2A. 2A plus 2A is 4A, and this angle is A. So 4A plus 5A is equal to 180 degree in the triangle ABC. So 5 times A is equal to 180 degrees. So A is equal to 180 by 5. 5 threes are 15. So 36 degrees. So angle of the prism is equal to 36 degree. And why there will be no refraction here? That is to be explained. Why there is no refraction here? Because this ray, this is the ray, this is also the normal. So the angle of incidence here I is 0. Therefore R has to be 0. Why R has to be 0 here? Let me explain mathematically. Here if you apply sine of the angle on this side by sine of the angle on this side will be mu of this by mu of this. That is mu 2 over mu 1 at Q. By cross multiplying, you get mu1 sine I is equal to mu2 sine R. That is the Snell's law. Light going from medium 1 to medium 2, sine of the angle of incidence on this side to the multiplied by refractive index of this side should be equal to sine of the angle of refraction on this side multiplied by mu of this medium. Now, since I is equal to 0, because this is the ray, this is also the normal, so there is no angle between them, therefore I is 0. Since I is 0, put I 0 here, sine 0 is 0, 0 into mu 1 is 0, so the left hand side is 0. So the right hand side has to be 0. So right hand side has to be 0. That is, the product of mu 2 and sine r has to be 0. Sine r multiplied by mu 2 is 0. But mu 2 is not 0. So sine r has to be 0, because when there is a product, if the product is 0, one of the terms should be 0. And mu 2 is not 0, therefore sine r is 0. Sine r is 0 implies r is equal to 0. So R2 is equal to, so R is equal to 0 at Q, means there is no refraction here. So let me once again explain. Let us begin with this angle A. This is 90 here, so this is 90 minus A in this triangle, and this is normal, so this has to be A. Since it is, this angle is equal to this angle due to reflection, because this side is a mirror, so this is A. So in this triangle, this is 2A, this is 90, so this has to be 90 minus 2A. So this has to be 2A, so this has to be 2A, then we are left with 90 minus 2A, 90 minus 2A plus 90, so this has to be 2A, 2A plus 2A, 4A plus 5A is equal to 180 degrees, so A is equal to 36 degrees. Thank you.